hologram taps, community likes, NFT rates, mob game fun, click and earning, renaissance begun. Grandma bought digital stamp gold, agenic spark, futures bold. Name it, claim it, sparks in sight. My AI talks, my token takes flight. Digital hustle, we built it right. Welcome to the game where we earn all night. Sparking my code, driving my lane. VIP card, no fortune's the same. Sparking my code, driving my lane. VIP card, no fortune's the same.
Yo! Oh look, I got it up too. I was over on Abstract. How you doing? Happy Wellness Wednesday, brother. It is. I'm over here. It's like a time portal. We're over here.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know where I was. Was I in it? Was I on it? Was I? Was it?
You didn't know if you were on the show or not. I get it. I know.
You scared me, right?
It is. Let's look at the map.
You know,
look at that. Look at the
it was two generals, right?
GMs. Yes, the South is alive. Yeah. Let me check in. If you don't have
there's something on Opus.
Oh, there was.
There is Connectricity.
Connectricity on there, as well as the wise guys. There's two.
I just fired one. Oh,
look at
him! Is like in a cathedral, some sort that was built by a different dimension.
A cathedral, he said.
It is. Look at that stamp. Talk about.
I didn't get to see the stamp yet. I didn't see it. My bad.
How crazy is that, right?
Oh, look at that! Was a captain. You know what's next, when I get the Connectricity stamp. You know what's next.
Yeah, probably a private.
A general. Here we go. Oh,
let's see.
What happened? It didn't even let me go over. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there it is. Right.
Okay, here we go. I see it.
Okay, fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. There it is.
There it
Watch
is.
The general. There it is. There's the general.
How'd you look at you? You predicted it.
I predicted it. That's correct. I love it.
Impressed.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. It is a cathedral. Look at that.
Like not built by us.
No.
Smooth walls, right?
The walls. He said.
You're probably done with a special laser.
It could be. It could be some special. Maybe an AI laser, FOMO. Maybe the AI has always been here.
Made by the T crew.
The T crew.
Say that word.
That's a good one. That's fun.
Oh, that's the T crew, right? Oh, somebody just launched another general, West Coast.
It is. Look at it. It's going everywhere. We got all kinds of stuff. Got I don't know. I didn't see any checking in from Canada. Oh, look, there's one. Look at Arizona. Look at there it is.
It's like
it is. It's so hard to get out of the state. It's so hard to get out.
So many little monsters there.
Oh, look, here we go. Look at West Coast too. It just it covers, right?
Just so you know, you see that green there with all the centered thing right there over Phoenix?
Yeah. Oh wait, let me go back.
I own that whole island in Phoenix.
This whole island, he said. Yes,
I lit up right there. I own it all.
It's quite the grid.
That's what we did. We gridded it.
That is good coverage. I think it's one of the best coverage cities in the world. I think
as one of the top 10 cities in America, it's pretty covered. Not as much as Florida and Georgia and things like that.
But a little Texas. Got some
Arizona
Texas.
Did a good job.
Yeah, look. Yeah, Florida. That's everybody loves that.
Yeah,
and
Florida's covered.
Got some nice Atlanta.
It was some guy.
Yeah,
who got a city right next to the headquarters of something. I heard a story. Like, what? What do you mean? You got the street light down the road? Yeah, nobody got it? Yeah.
What do you mean? It was available? What are you talking about?
That was still one of my funniest days in the history of my life.
Good times.
The monster I got. It's next to the headquarters.
It's the headquarters. That's right.
Another general, Ray. Look, it's about to launch. Look, right there.
I know. Everybody checking in. It's a beautiful thing, FOMOhead. Yeah.
Coming live.
But today, FOMOhead, we're going to go through people need strategies. FOMOhead. It's about to run. The bull is about to
talk about that. I'm going to let everybody know. Hump Day, Susie QB 11.
There you go, Susie QB. Thank you.
Wise guys. Thank you very much, Susie QB.
Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Here. Decrypting Chaos. Happy Wednesday. DK in the house.
Happy Wednesday, DK.
Oh my goodness, it's the one Hat Sack.
Great show today. Wellness Wednesday. You and Night Owl.
Yeah? I know Hat Sack personally.
That's good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. She's awesome. That's correct.
Yeah, she's awesome, is right.
There you go. But they had it was a good Wellness Wednesday, and the geezers, everybody, they just celebrated their 800th episode, and yeah, great stuff on Spaces today. And but today we're going to go through, like I said, some strategies, Fumblehead. Yeah, and there's Night Owl right there. Happy Wellness Wednesday, wise guys. Yes, thank you for joining us.
I do like strategies.
You like strategies?
I do like strategies.
But it's sticking to them, Fumblehead. You know,
that's a little tougher. I know how to read a strategy. Sometimes I get silly, Ray. You know, imagine somebody bought XRP at 62 cents, and then when it went down to 52, he sold it.
Oh, that would be heart wrenching.
When it came to 250, he's like, I should have saved it. Those kind of people, Ray.
It is. Well, you know, you gotta have, like I said, you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta stick to what you know, right? You have to.
Fortitude. What about fortitude? Right?
Intestinal fortitude. That's correct. Floor. There's Floor. Happy Wellness Wednesday, wise guys. Thank you, Floor. I like all the lightning bolts in the names. Yeah, it's Mob right there. It's Mob.
Mob.
But FOMO, I put it up for everybody, right? I use, again, different little presentation things because I like there's so many cool AI tools out there now. Yeah, but volatility in the market, it is real, and you should like it, and you should, right? Because if there wasn't volatility, you wouldn't be here. Right? It's true. Volatility is where opportunity lives, Fumblehead.
What about up only?
Up only, that's rare. That's rare to find, except for if you've been in Bitcoin since 2010, Fumblehead. If you were in Bitcoin since 2010, then you were in an up only crowd. Yeah.
You know what I mean, Ray? Like you like volatility I like, we gotta have the powder on the side. You gotta have the powder.
Well,
it's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. You know?
It is nerve, but I have that in here. Yes, that is part of strategy. Yes, you have to have dry powder. Yeah.
Okay.
But look, the coolest thing is you're going to see. We're going to go through some of these strategies, and the first two. This is like really for your real wallet. You know, well, not your real wallet, but the money that you're putting into the system. Right? You're literally taking it to your checking account and doing this. The third one, which is amazing, and how awesome that we're in this space and in this ecosystem, is where I believe MOBFI, right? I believe MOBFI will be your main tool, right? Because you're going to get the big wins, right? And that's where you're going to get to play that game, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's cool that we get to play all kinds of different ways, but with MOBFI, you get to play hard. You know what I mean? But these 30% drawbacks, they're real and they happen, right? Sometimes they used to be up to 40 or 50% sometimes from my head, but They were. You didn't like those ones? No?
I had one that drew back like a little bit more than that, and it's still painful, Ray.
It is painful. That is correct. But they're the same flip side, right? There are also 10Xs, right? And I'm just asking, have you ever experienced one yet? Have you gotten into any?
I seen a unicorn around the corner one time, and then it escaped me.
It ran away. That's right. So this space, it rewards the brave. It rewards the brave, yeah, but only the disciplined survive. Only you have to be disciplined, right? So I'm just going through. Let you guys read through this, but you know, if anybody in the chat, pop it in there in our little conversation here. First, smash the like button for us, right? Get that going, and then just put something in the chat if you've ever panic sold in the dip. If you've ever panic sold, just say, hey, I'll admit it, it happened, right? But when it was crashing, I just jumped out. I don't know what token, whatever. But if you did that, throw it in there. Let's see. But the sooner that we accept volatility as the nature of the beast, the better our decisions will be. Yes, it really will. Okay.
I agree.
But anyone claiming they will always sell the top is either lying, lucky, or they're telling stories. There's no one that really hits the top all the time. And that's ridiculous, right? Because you'll see them on the YouTubes and the Twitter X's and all that stuff. That's kind of fantasy land, right? No one finds it and hits the tops and the bottoms all the time. Yeah. So locking in real gains beats fantasizing about imaginary ones. So this is, again, volatility. Know it, like it, accept it, because you're in this space because of volatility. Yeah. So this first one, okay, this is the conservative strategy, FOMO head, right? Like I said, more thinking of, hey, you took some money from your checking account and now you got it in Coinbase. Maybe you moved it to, MetaMask, doing all that stuff. This is your little nest egg. Yeah. Right. Like seriously, even when I talk about these ones, these like Bitcoins and Ethereum, a lot of that's your people, maybe you have $100,000, maybe $200,000 or something. Right. That's what they're playing in. And I'm just being straight up. That's what you should, you kind of think about. Yeah. What's up, boys? Happy Wellness Wednesday.
Good to see you, Comfy.
Good to see you, Comfy. You the man. Thanks for joining us. But, this strategy is for people who want to build slowly and not lose sleep, FOMO. Yeah. Maybe you got a 9-to-5. Maybe you're new and you just don't know. But you've already been burned. And now you want to just kind of take it back and do maybe just the blue chips, right? So, DCA into blue chips. It's important. You can't kind of just big chunks and big tranches because you want to find these.
DCA is dollar cost average.
100% FOMO. Yes, love it. Thank you, brother. And that's we need that because it is. We got a lot of weird lingo over here, FOMO. So I appreciate that. And let me put some background vibe. Let me get that going.
Because I actually, when you said DCA, I was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you did. You got all kinds of stuff now, man. You're IRL. You got the AYP. You got it all now, right?
You paying attention, right?
Yeah, there you go.
This guy right here.
What's that?
Smashing the thumbs up. Happy Wellness Wednesday.
Right on, Lou. Honolulu. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Lou!
But laughing, but you should keep maybe some, like you said, dry powder, 20%, 30%, instant stables, because when the dips happen, FOMO, then you can get in. And, like you said, dollar cost average, now it's better.
Stable is on the networks because you can't get it on that fast when you need to, right?
No.
You got to have the dry powder right there, right there.
Right, and you should, like I said, you sell in levels where you maybe have already 2x or 3x your money. You can sell 25%, 50% of the stuff, right? And now you're realizing those gains, right? But it's important for all of us because, like I said, we've been kind of really used to hodling, FOMO. That's kind of that's our best thing, right? Is hodling. But the best plan is to just stay alive and compound those wins, FOMO. You got to keep compounding. Right?
Yo.
What's up, yo?
It's yo.
Thank you, yo. Appreciate you, man. Right? We're going to get into it a little more.
Look at the names you came up. Is these you came up with it, or is this somebody else?
Yeah, well, it's me and AI. Me and AI, we work together. Yeah.
I like the charts. Divide, stack, grow, take, grow. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, look at that. Right? There's a strategy. And everybody, if you want, because I did make a nice kind of a strategy journal, right? For you to, every time you do a trade, you should run through this journal and be honest with yourself about how it went, right? And then you can make better decisions from like I said, this journal. So if you want it, DM me on X, right? On X. It's the only place I can do it because I don't have it on my phone, so I can't do it on Telegram. So on X, DM me, message me, and I'll send you the journal, right, of what we're going through here, right? But the middle of the road strategy, swing trading, and things like that, almost, yeah? This one is for the tactical trader. You're watching narratives, but you're not aping into meme coins every morning. But you're looking at things like the alt narratives, like L2s, layer 2s, yeah? RWAs, you hear us talk about these things, real world assets, AI, DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure, all these cool narratives that you keep hearing, right? This is what you're kind of looking into. You're playing into those narratives, yeah? But maybe you use technical analysis tools. Maybe you do look at the Fibonacci levels and do those things. If you are, you need to educate yourself on that stuff, right? I can tell you all the time, I don't do technical analysis. I don't look at the charts like that. I do, like I said, more the narratives and a lot of research into this stuff. And then sometimes you maintain a balance with you should always have Bitcoin and ETH somewhere, right? But that's what I mean. These are the two strategies for people that are bringing in money from their checking account and are just trying to be like I said, more on the safe side, yeah. But then this, and that's what I'm saying. What's awesome about this is we are blessed, Fomohead, that we have an amazing tool, right? That you're going to see that you can get to play this aggressive strategy, right? And you use this incredible currency called bolts, Fomohead. Yeah.
Ooh, talk to me.
So most of the world, they're going to go and play the high risk game, and they're going to be putting in, their $10, $20 bets, right? We get to put in bolts, right? And we get to go and, use the tool to go and make some noise, right? So all I'm saying that this is the aggressive strategy. And I look at it where, again, we get to have, a cool, using those other ones that you're into, but then we get to use like something like MOBFI to go and play in this kind of stuff where you can make tremendous gains from my head. Like this is where you can go in and now you got maybe 100x. You put in $10 and now you maybe, get some like $1,000, maybe some bolts, right? Stack that, compound that, do all that kind of stuff. So this one focuses on narrative driven tokens, right? AI, gaming, meme coins, all that kind of stuff like that. Small positions, right? If you were using dollars, that's what you would do. You do 5, 10, maybe $50, right? Over here, it's cool. You can put in 50, 100 bolts from my head, yeah, and get to play the same awesome game. But exit plan is everything. Sell 50% after 2, 3x, right? And then you ride the rest, right? Let it ride. You're already up 3x, right? What does it matter? I mean, again, I know you could take maybe more. Go ahead. You had something?
Play with the house's money, right?
Play with the house's money, come on.
I love playing with the house's money.
It is, and you taught me how to gamble very well with the poker, right? I learned a lot from you with that.
Appreciate
right?
that, man. Know when to fold them, right?
No win, that's right. Kenny Rogers, that's right.
So yeah, you gotta. If you're up 2 or 3 times and then you sell a little bit, and now you got the house's money, you're up.
You're up. You're up. And look, listen, it can still go to what's Comfy say. It can still go to Valhalla, right? And you're still in. But you're in with the house's money, and that's great, great. But again, what's awesome is we have an amazing tool that we can get by, and we can amplify it even more, right? Coordinating, doing the mob stuff, and that's what is great about what we're have at our fingertips right now. But risk management, cap your total high risk allocation, right? 25% of your portfolio, rebalance frequently, move profits, right? If you were right? Like I said, if you were playing with your own money, that is what you would kind of do, right? It would be Bitcoin, Ether, stables, right? But again, as I look, right, how I see this, I'm my stable in mob is bolts, right? My bolts. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stack it, put more bolts in because when I see some of these things coming, now I got bolts, right? Not only from my activity, not only from me tapping, not only from me doing jobs, but bolts from me winning and making these gains. Yeah. So you can get in hard. You can get in tough. Yeah.
I like it.
What's that?
I like it.
Like it, man. Hit a few 50 to 20x plays. That's what we're looking for, right? Pull out and, like I said, stack the bolts, right? Learn how to identify momentum, exits before the trend dies, because there are trends. You remember how those guys were telling us, like I said, Apex, they were all on it, right? Sniper, all those guys, they were on it, where they were talking about the squirrel, right? What is it, the peanut the squirrel, the chill guy. Those guys, they did their pump, right? They were on it, right? So that's what I'm saying. These narratives, you hear them all the time, and now you're going to start hearing that pick up again, right? So just saying, these are the aggressive crypto strategies, right? This one here, and that's what I'm saying right here: aggressive, high risk, high reward. Key moves, actions to execute the strategy, risk management tools, methods to mitigate losses, and goals. You need to have your goals set out, and you need to stick to your goals, right? If you don't stick to your goals, you are going to get wrecked, right? Because you'll let emotions get into it, FOMO head, right? Just like the name FOMO head. You can't get emotional. You can't get fuddy. You just got to go with what your plan and strategy is. You got to stick to it. So tips to manage emotional trading. Pre-written exit plan. And that's what I'm telling you. If you need it, something like that, message me on X and I'll send it to you. It's a little Word document, but like I said, you can keep it going, and it's going to help you be a better trader because it's going to ask you questions. It's going to tell you to put the numbers down, and you're going to be able to stick to what your plan is. Yeah. And then ask would I buy it now, right? Sometimes, you know, when it think, and I'm going to be very honest, right? I was up very good with the Trump coin, right? Trump meme coin, very well. I'm still up, right? I didn't round trip yet fully. I was close, but I did not, right? But there was a time where I should have asked myself, right? When I was up, you know, a good chunk, right? Would I actually buy in here? Would I go get more money out of my checking account, and would I buy it?
I've never asked that question before, Ray.
Well, think about it. You know what I mean?
I should have asked you that at the time and said, hey, I'm telling you right now, I need you to take 40% off the top. It's going to go down. You can pick up more later. And my fee to remind you of this is only 13%, Ray.
That's right.
If you paid me 13%, it still would have been up higher than you are today.
No, you're right. You're right. But it's a good question to ask, because if you don't, if you wouldn't, then you need to pull some.
Right. That's a great question, Ray.
Yes, exactly. So
buy right now. No.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to take some, right?
Oh my goodness. I wish I had that information about 2 months ago.
That's how you look. And that's what it's saying. If not, trim it, right? Trim it. Be disciplined, everybody. Okay. And then also too, sell in pieces. You don't have to dump it all. Usually, what I like to do at least is take out what I put in. Right. If I can get that out and I still have a nice chunk in there, that's great. But even too now, I'm gonna again be more disciplined as it still climbs, because we're about to hit the bull run. Right. This bull run is about to go melting faces again. I think
the bulls are running.
The bulls are running. And you need to have these strategies where you're taking 10, 25% up this this nice that thing, right? And be comfortable. Get comfortable with regret, FOMO. Get comfortable with it. Okay.
Just say, I dated Regret in high school. I know who she is, and Regret is still like an assistant of mine. I have an assistant daily named Regret. And I carry around her all the time on my shoulder, right?
Hey, be unburdened. What has been? Unburdened, be unburdened, but what has been? Yeah.
Thank you for that phrase.
Yes, you'll sell too early sometimes. Okay, you will also sometimes get wrecked. Okay, oftentimes you'll ride it too long. Like I tell you, with the Trump token, I rode it too long. Okay, it had a great start. And I shouldn't have took it, right?
If I was a better friend, Ray,
yes,
I would have pulled the plug on the bull, and I would have pushed you off the bull. And I said, Ray, we're going to come back in a day or so. You'll thank me. Get off the bull.
It's true. You're right, FOMO Head. Right? And maybe we do need accountability partners, right?
Like, get off the bull.
Get off the bull, man.
Let's go.
That's a good point, FOMO Head.
Get off the bull.
But sometimes, FOMO, just sometimes it's just a little too fun, right? You're having a blast.
That's where your emotions take over, Ray. That's emotional trading. You need to ask yourself the question: would I buy right now?
That's true. But the bull is fun.
Va a ser el güey. ¿Qué va a hacer el vato? No digas que he's gonna ride a bull. Güey, espérate, güey. Espérate, hold on to the bull, güey. Le vale verga, güey. This is con el pinche cigarro todavía en la pinche boca, güey. Le vale verga todos los... Get out of there, rodeo clowns. He's just like, give it all to me. Give it all
to me, FOMO. Give it all. That's what you're thinking. Give it all to me, right? I'm going to make it. This is the one.
Yeah? I will tell you this to everybody out there. If you're locked in and you buy something and it's really high, but then you go to work and you don't have your wallet with you to sell,
it's over.
Your name is FOMO.
You're in bad shape, right? Yes.
Well, I did a roundabout, ended up not making the money I was supposed to make, ended up losing money because I didn't have my wallet with me.
And Apex is right. I wasn't trying to throw out, I know you got an alpha channel, bro, but there is a chat for that. If you are thinking about that, you should maybe reach out to Apex, right? He is got a great chat for what we're talking about right now.
He is a guru among gurus.
He is a guru. That's right. Look, he's got his. You told me it. You put it up there, so that's why you got the zippers now. It's too late now. The cat's out of the bag, brother.
Look at this coming in live, right?
Wives aren't allowed to be accountable.
Tell me about it, Crypto Buffy B.
Well, that is 1,000% correct. That's right. That's true. Right? It's too hard. Right? That's Right. We're too close. Too close. Yeah.
I should have helped out a little bit more, Ram. Sorry.
Hold yourself to a high regard and have no regrets. Look at you.
You know, if you were a better friend, Ray, you would have
Yes.
stopped me buying so many marshmallows and ether trees. But you weren't that good of a friend at the time.
We
Ray.
were back in the day. We were a little bit problems, right? We were like, yeah, get another one. Mint
Yeah,
it again.
you didn't close me down, Ray.
We might get the gold one.
You didn't close me down.
That's true. That's true. We need to be better accountability partners. And look at this. Is true. This is true. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Right on, brother. But yes, stay updated, everybody. Literally, that's what you see. Apex is out there. He's doing the homework. He's out there in the trenches. He does have a great group, right? And he's giving you real information, right? Even like I said on X, there's a lot of people. He's always pushing out stuff. Like you see, a lot of these things when I pull up here on the screen, he sent me some of this stuff, right? So follow good people that are in the trenches and know what's going on. So macro news, Fed rate decisions, regulations, ETF news. That's what we do on the show every day, everybody. That's why we try to bring it to you in a nice little tight hour. You get a little, the whole news of what's going on for the day. That's what we're trying to do and help you, right? Crypto, Twitter X, Telegram, Alpha groups, and like I said, see Apex, and DeFi dashboards. Yeah. Track volume spikes, social trends, lunar crush, sentiment. There's a bunch of things that can kind of, so you can see the volume. Yeah.
Yeah, stay connected. Stay locked in, Ray.
Stay locked in. And look, FOMO, I know, even though you did this one, Google alerts. I know you did.
I have 4 of them coming in. Hey, do me a favor. When you type this up, I really like the way you move the mouse, and there's a blue bar right there. I really like that.
Oh yeah, this is called. This is where you can actually, just so you see how amazing this tool is, right? So I'm going to just show you. This is how you can do presentations now, everybody, right? I can click it, and it's going to read these words, and it's going to make a wonderful design. Like I just did this, right?
What?
And then I can click it, and then I can make it a nice color, and there we go. Right now the design is under that. Get comfortable with regret. Yeah.
That is. I was watching you do it. I'm like, this ain't no Word program.
No, this ain't Word.
No Word document.
No, that's what I'm telling you, everybody. I love what's going on. There's a lot of amazing programs. It's hard to keep up. Right? I have a sickness called shiny object syndrome, and I can't stop looking at everything.
Spelled AI.
Yes, it is.
Great job.
But reacting late is losing the edge. Oh, we used to talk about losing the edge, yeah.
Right.
But you can't react late, everybody. But reacting emotionally equals losing. You're going to lose money if you do it with emotions. Yeah. The balance is staying informed but grounded. Final thoughts: risk management. Sexy. Nobody talks about exits because it's hard, but exits equal wealth. Okay. We have to have better plans. We have to be prepared. This bull run is going to happen, and it's going to be wild, everybody. Right. So get locked in, and tell your friends. Happy Spark and Wellness Wednesday, Web3 Wise Guys fam. Thank you, my crypto adventures. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, if you have any final thoughts, I'm going to go on to the news, but let me know if there is.
Hey, where's the fear and greed? Did we get to that yet?
We did not, FOMO. What do you think?
Yesterday I lost a thing. Yesterday I guessed.
Yeah, you went 73.
Yeah, it was 7. I went 75. It was 73 or 73 or 70.
Yeah, you went 75 and it was 73.
I'm going with 75.
75. Oh! Whoa! Womp, womp.
Down?
Went down, man.
That's a go down 3. I thought it would have went higher. The green. Oh, because we're down a little bit today.
It's called volatility. Oh my God.
Oh, that's right. Damn this market. I'm out of here.
I quit. But yes, with the news, FOMO head. I'm not gonna play. All he's talking about, man. Look, everybody. When we keep talking about AI and all of this crazy stuff and this future that is right here, right around the corner, it is bonkers. Stay connected. Monsters, drink up. That's right, Martinez. Thank you, brother. 65. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. She's doing it.
It's a good guess.
Good guess. Good. You would have won, Crypto Buffy.
She would have won.
Yes.
Almost out.
Do you even remember when they started doing some of these bots, FOMO head, right? I'm just saying when they were training them and trying to get them to walk. You remember like Boston Dynamics? You remember any of that?
Good. They were not good. Wasn't there one robot in a lab that whacked everybody in the lab? Do you remember that, Greg?
It's not the Terminator. It's called the Terminator. Yeah, that guy.
Was that a movie? Oh, sorry. I thought that was a movie.
No, not real. That's
Yeah,
not real.
you know, we'll call it the beginners. You know,
Right.
the beta testers are for robots. Yeah.
But I do remember Boston Dynamics. Those things where
Yes,
they're doing
I
the
remember
six-legged dog that was yellow
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
And it was always stumbling around. Okay.
It wasn't
We're-
well balanced.
We're at a crazy time, man. Like these things, they're rapidly.
Oh, I've seen the Tesla robot. I'll take one. I want the one that was like the motorcycle, right?
Look at it. Watch it. Like this is close to human movement, man. And I don't think everybody appreciates how hard it's doing ballet. Okay, it's doing ballet. It's
Way better than you and I combined.
way better. Look at now. It's doing the running man, right?
Running man.
Look, and I bet you he don't have to go run to the restroom, right? He just. But yes, that's crazy, man. All I'm saying is the dexterity, huh?
He has a nuclear eyeball that puts a laser out and takes out the enemy while he's dancing.
It's wild, but you are going to see these things everywhere, Fomohead, right?
So
They're going to be in the streets. They're going to be doing real jobs. They're going to be at construction sites. They're going to be in your house. And yes, they're going to be.
Can I make a PSA right now?
Yes, please. Go ahead, Fomohead.
I want to remind everybody out there, this is very important. Look into the camera, look into my eyes. When you see these robots performing tasks, do not make fun of them. Do not be rude to them.
Yes.
They're storing your facial recognition inside the robot's mind. And when something happens later on in life, they'll remember you. So say if the robot has a word Bob, say, hey Bob, it's good to see you. Anything I can do for you today? Be kind to robots.
That's right. Or a drone swarm. A drone swarm will come and visit.
Yes.
You don't want that. You don't want that, Fomohead.
Be kind. Be kind to everything and robots.
Be kind. That's a great way to.
That's a PSA, Ray.
PSA, public service announcement by Fomohead.
Thank you.
And then again, this is another banking giant, Fomohead, right? And I'm going to actually let me bring this down. I can play it with this. I'm going to.
Oh, I know this one. I watched this, so I'm not even going to say it. Say it, Ray.
Alternative is not just private market, and also hedge fund, commodity, and crypto. Interestingly, recently when I talked to some of the traditional family offices, they were telling me they're now allocating, looking at allocation of 5% in crypto. That's the reason why even traditional banks like us, I have to make sure we get our platform ready to take on this opportunity. So I think definitely opportunity.
Yeah.
Ray, 5%, Ray. 5%.
It's insane, FOMO. 5%, right? Like I said, this is going to come on like kind of crazy once it really starts catching on. Yeah.
As soon as you go to the bank, Ray, and say, "Hey, I need some of my Bitcoin that's at the bank,"
Yeah.
you know we're here.
Mhm.
You're here.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Let's see. Ed, we don't want the swarm of those robotic squids from Matrix. It's going to happen, Ed. There's no stopping it. No, right? Ed, just be friendly, Ed. Just be friendly, right?
But
yeah,
if that happens, Ray, I want to be Neo, just flying through the air like Superman. I'm all in.
well, haven't you seen those EMP guns? They're amazing. You haven't
Yes,
seen that?
those are cool, but I still want to fly through the air. If you can make me
Also, I seen one that's a box, and it just does
boom, boom. Gotcha.
crazy. Can anyone understand a word coming out of her? Yes, absolutely. Ed. Yes.
She's good.
$1 trillion banking giant, right? She's telling you that their wealthy clients are moving out of USD, right, and into crypto. Yes, all across the world.
And when the moves are making more money than the money they have at UBS,
Yeah,
they're going to be moving more and more over to crypto.
that is 100% correct.
Like, look, dude, I'm making 85% over here, and I'm making 12 over here. I'm out.
And I couldn't be happier with this. United Healthcare is under criminal investigation by the Justice Department for possible Medicare fraud.
Wow.
You're gonna start seeing this guy. Hey, I used to work for Humana, and I'm not gonna talk either way. But yes, I can. You can definitely see this right with any of this. So there's a lot of stuff happening, right? You see that what he did with the pharmacies and the medicine. This is going to directly affect these type of companies, right? It's going to be
fraud, Ray. Follow the money, Ray.
Follow the money.
Follow the money,
companies, man. They're everybody's shaking in their boots, man. They're shaking in their boots.
All the money, Ray.
And Dubai, the Dubai government to accept crypto payments through crypto.com partnership.
Wow.
And again, the Middle East is going to be a big player in crypto from my head. Yeah, it really is.
Money, Ray.
Well, and they like they didn't need anybody's help, right? If you look, and I was just like I said, watching as he was over there. If you were to hear what he was saying, right, it's pretty cool because like Saudi Arabia and UAE and Dubai, all that stuff, Abu Dhabi, they use their own money and they built their cities, right? They didn't go like how the United States always nation building all that. Everything we did didn't turn out so well, right? But if you let the people who are living there build their own cities, looks pretty good. Looks like they're doing all right. Yeah. So just saying, that's what you're talking and you're looking at is Dubai, the UAE. A lot of these places are flourishing, and man, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. But the platform will securely convert these payments into Emirati dirhams and transfer them to Dubai finance accounts, ensuring a streamlined, secure, and innovative payment framework, right? So their governments and their banks are already working, just like you just said, Fomai, already working with the system. Yeah. Good for them, man. Like I said, very cool. But maybe one time we're gonna have to go visit Fomai.
Oh, it's already on the agenda, Ray.
Well, it is like it's like normal for you to 120 over there. It's like same, right?
First of all, I'm gonna wear that thing.
Hey, I'm with you. I'll do it too.
You're really cool when you walk around with that.
You're really cool. Well, it keeps the sun off. That's why they do all that.
It does, and they're always white. So you're not
100%. They used to do that in the military. Everybody's like, "Why you should wear T-shirts?" And like, no, you cover your body. Yeah.
You're actually cooler, more covered. It's the greatest thing in the world.
100%. And then here we go. JPMorgan Chase steps beyond walled garden to settle transactions on public blockchain.
Wow.
So if you don't know what this story is about, it's about JPMorgan. They've been building a bit their own blockchain, right? They have been. Jamie Dimon, there's the guy. He's always talking, doing his thing. Used to poo-poo on Bitcoin.
Yep.
He was a big fudder on Bitcoin.
We call him Fudface.
El Fudro. Yes, that's right.
Yes, he would be a Fudro.
But FOMO, take a look, right? On Wednesday, it announced that it had settled transaction on public ledger, the help of crypto firms, Chainlink and Ondo.
Ondo, Chainlink, two of our favorites.
Ondo and Chainlink, FOMO, yes.
We like those.
We do. We like those. We talk about those, yes. But Ondo transaction isn't the first time JPMorgan has experimented outside its walled garden, because that's the difference. The blockchain that they made is private, and you have to be on there. It's like I said, it's not transparent. Is their own blockchain, right? But they're starting, I think, to realize that's not what the system is over here, right? It's all open and transparent. Hopefully we'll get back to that, right? Because I think crypto's losing its narrative right now a little bit. But this is kind of cool, man. So this is again adoption, and I just got further on with the story here. It's the same thing, but again, I thought you would really enjoy that it's using Ondo Finance.
Love Ondo.
Yep, and yes, real world assets like treasuries can move seamlessly across public and private chains. And this is Cunningham. What's especially powerful here is that JPMorgan's payment chain is already proven at scale and supported by global institutional user base, which means this isn't just a test, it's a model for real adoption. Yes, they already got millions and millions of customers, everybody.
It's moving, baby.
It's moving, it's happening. It's happening from them.
Let me see that credit card right there. Look cool. It looks like a cool.
It's not a credit card. That's a vote. That's a voting. Maybe that's how we'll vote someday, Fomohead. Yeah.
Right.
Do you want this guy or this gal? Right? And then that's your president.
Maybe your president. scan wouldn't be horrible.
I don't want a brain scan, man.
It's you, FOMO.
Yes. So why has Ethereum soared?
I asked you that the other day, Ray.
And that's why I'm bringing it up, FOMO head. Yeah.
I'm like, Ray, what's going on?
It can be attributed to partly to rising interest and in this layer two. And like I said, it's solved thing. Did you know that it started being deflationary again? That it burned like 100,000 Ethereum, Ether?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes. A little over 100,000. That was just, I think, in one day, right? So it became deflationary again, right? And that's an important thing. That's why this upgrade was a big deal. So this is a quote: as the narrative moves in favor of institutional adoption of blockchain and stablecoin payments beyond simply store value, it may be hard to justify ETH as a relative underperformer. Okay. Another thing too is stablecoins. As you keep hearing and seeing all this stuff with stablecoin payments, most of it uses Ethereum. Yeah.
Right, because it's, to my opinion, it's more secure than the other two choices.
Yes, I mean there is. It definitely there's Solana and all that, but Ethereum is one of the like I said. But the flawless Petric upgrade, it helped in a lot of different ways. Yeah, and I'm looking to see if it does because I know I've seen it. I think it was on the X post though, but yeah, I'm just looking. I don't see it. It's all good.
Well, good pickup, right?
Yeah, but no, Ethereum is it's on the run again, FOMO. It's really if you look. First time, man, it's really outpacing, Bitcoin. Let me see. Come on, it's your little animated gecko now. But if you look at the 7-day, right, which you should, 45% up.
Hello.
Compared to 7, right?
Hello.
But it's got a lot of room to catch up. Yeah, we're only like $3,000 or $4,000 from all-time high of Bitcoin. This we need another 50% pump, right, before we even
45% rain a week. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
That's
And look at your call, FOMO. Look at that. XRP.
It's what I tell. Look at that. That's up only right there, Ray.
It is. Look, it's almost like I got $2 extra per coin.
You know what? I'm happy for you, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, Ray.
Thank you, FOMO. It's great. Thank you for being my accountability partner. Thank you.
Right, man. I couldn't help. Happy for your family.
Crypto execs flocked to DC to support Senate stablecoin. It's still floundering around. It failed on May 8th. They keep blaming the thing with Trump and his family being in crypto, and that could absolutely. I mean, I get it. That does not look great. But come on, man. They've been fudding on crypto for so long.
Man. You know who they've been investing in the stock market forever. These are the people that get paid 120 grand a year. They got 18 million in the bank. Shut up.
It's ridiculous. I know.
Shut up.
They suck. Yeah.
That's it. They suck. I like that better, Ray. No.
It's time to get stable coin legislation passed to create clear rules for crypto in America. 52 million Americans have used crypto and want to see regulatory. And there's Brian Armstrong. Yep. The CEO of Coinbase.
Us famous bald people stay together, Ray.
That's right. Look at you. Powerful in DC. Love it, man. And then Trump still on track to sign crypto legislation by August. This is White House. Bo Hines is what he's saying, right? Hopefully they're right. I mean, if you see this happening in July, oh man, dude, we're kind of just playing around over here. We get this stuff going in the end of July. Oh, it's on. It's on, FOMO.
Tell me the summer's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
Maybe you're going to sign it near July 4th for Independence.
Ooh, Independence Day, right?
Just thinking about it.
Oh, that would be amazing, FOMO.
I
Yeah,
planned for that.
I love that.
Some explosions.
And Scaramucci, he's calling for 500K Bitcoin, right? He said it would seal it as a new asset class if it gets to 500K.
Your mouth to 500 grand for a Bitcoin. I'm happy. You happy?
Yes. He's all he's saying is there's just so many people piling in. FOMO head. Yeah. And again, there's still less and less and less. I should have brought up the chart, but there's still less and less and less on these exchanges. Right?
Well, I like when you do that chart, the thing, but that's okay. I like that chart.
Yeah, I don't have it on here though.
Yeah, I still love you, Ray.
Yeah, thank you. Right. And then here we go. This is again. It's just how I believe it a little bit as well, right? Danger signs for Bitcoin as retail abandons it to institutions. Momo.
Oh, listen, and we got some news from the one and only.
Oh,
Hey, it's FUD.
500K is FUD. That's what I'm talking about.
I love even more. I thought I loved this guy.
See? he's back on the bull, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Saying lower, he's going 500K is FUD. I concur. I concur. Look at this. Oh, right.
Oh, higher.
What he just froze?
Higher.
Higher.
That's what I'm talking about.
/ higher.
And that's all we need is this. That's right.
I don't know if you noticed that, Ray. That looked like me a little bit.
That was close. It was close. Likeness.
But I do like the word higher. Now explain to me danger.
I want to bring this up a little bit because look, what's happening is it seems a little bit like Bitcoin is out of reach for the normies, Momohead. Yeah.
We talked about this. You get a little piece, right?
You can, and that's absolutely the case because as it grows, you're going to get the same percentage growth as anyone else, right? But you're starting to get in where these institutions, they're buying hundreds of millions and even billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, right? And that's all I'm saying. It's kind of, that's not what Bitcoin was really all about, right? Look, Bitcoin was always meant to be a hedge against the traditional financial system. What's happening now is that system itself is starting to acknowledge its value. Bitcoin doesn't care who owns it. It remains the people's money as long as the people keep holding it. But guess what, Pomohead? The people don't keep holding it, right?
Because they're not thinking, Ray. Tell them, right?
Right. You need to hold because, like I said, we think that this is going to be millions and tens of millions of dollars a coin.
And did you talk about what Coinbase is doing right now, Ray?
What are they doing, Pomohead?
You can get USD with your Bitcoin.
Yes.
They'll lend you at 5% interest your Bitcoin holdings up to 87%. You're not going that high. I'm not saying that. But imagine Bitcoin goes up to what? 10 million?
10 million.
Imagine you had a Bitcoin. You need like a $4 million loan.
Yeah. Could you do that? No. You'd have to go through all kinds of hoops at the local bank.
They ain't giving you $4 million. You can have $4 million in like an hour. I'll even say 10 minutes.
That's But this is what we're talking about, everybody. The change in Bitcoin ownership. This is all in 2025. Okay? The normies are minus 247,000.
Oh, how embarrassing is that, right?
This was supposed to be the transfer of wealth, and it looks like the transfer is staying the same. Yeah? Yes. Remember when you couldn't buy a punk? Going to be a lot more or that happening to crypto. Yes. 1,000%.
Here's the thing. You think they're just selling it because they needed the money or they hedged it too long? What are you thinking? Why would you give up your Bitcoin now?
It's absolutely because the number one, the volatility, right? They don't pay attention. Nobody's paying attention to what's going on. They don't even really know what it probably is, right? And yes, they get shaken out. What does the media do? Media scares them.
Shaken out. That's right.
The media scares them to death, right? All that's all you hear, right? But the awesome thing is that we've been here, right, locked in, and going through this stuff daily. There's not many people doing that because they don't have any. That's true. You can't fault it, right? That is 100% true. But that is what's going on, everybody, and it needs to stop. That's what I'm telling you. That's why, like I said, love MOBFI and what's going on there because that can level the playing field for a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right. We talked about this. Say Bitcoin when it gets to 500,000 a token.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people that are just gonna be like, oh my goodness, 5,000, 100,000, I'm out.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like 4 weeks later, after they pay off their house and they buy a boat,
it's gone.
They're broke again. And then when it goes up to 18 million, they're gonna be like, I should have held it, Sally.
When they don't know the difference between assets and an ATM machine, right? It's not an ATM machine.
Oh, another genius phrase, right? If you don't understand an asset compared to Bitcoin is not an ATM machine.
That's right. It's not.
It's an asset.
Yes. Yes, that can make you more money. Yes.
Look at that. He's going to a Western right here.
You can lead the worst word. But well, you know the rest. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
we try.
Amazing. I would have not guessed that chart.
I know.
Right?
But look at it. All normies.
You did not show me that chart.
You
I would have never guessed it.
Yeah. And it's sad. And that's what I'm telling you. It is getting out of reach, right? So that's what I'm saying. There'll be others. But I mean, you're getting close. Like Apex just said, you're talking 2026, 2027. This is going to be a whole different industry, man.
There's going to be some trillionaires with Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
There's going to be somebody like, I think Saylor will be a trillionaire.
MicroStrategy would be like a $20 trillion company.
Yeah, like when you say that out loud, like it's going to be the #1 company in the world.
Could be. That's right. I'm not giving you financial advice, and neither is FOMO. But yes, that is true.
I'm just telling you.
But
You
we
know
gotta get to
what paid for this shave, Ray?
how much you pay for the shave.
No, you know what paid for it?
What paid for it?
This shave.
Fiat.
Correct. Thank you very much.
Fiat. That's right.
That's
might,
right.
might as well use the currency that's going down. FOMO.
Yes, exactly. I did not use, and that's exactly what I used, Ray. Fiat.
That's right. It's true. And that's what I'm saying.
George it, Ray. I use fiat.
You're a smart man,
I
FOMO.
use that paper money.
That's right. That's right. You got to get it out of your wallet anyway. It's just a multi-trillion-dollar company. Yes, Ed. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
What does he own? Like 30,000, 40,000? I don't know how many.
No, it's a couple 100,000.
He owns a couple 100,000. Yeah. When that goes to, eventually 2035, 2045, 2050.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're going to be they're going to be wills for that, right?
Yeah, it's
You're going
bonkers.
to be willing Bitcoin to your kids. Oh, I'm glad that guy Ray Alike back in 2020 had some Bitcoin. We haven't worked a day in our lives, Mom.
That ain't gonna be how it is. That's not gonna be how it's working.
We haven't worked it. Well, you're dead, right? You're done.
Oh yeah. But my AI will come up, be like, get to work.
That's right. You failed to make a payment. You did not join the mob today. I told you in the will, you better be in the mob.
That's right. You've been penalized.
That's right. Donation to animals are us.
That's right. This was supposed to be your payment, but yes.
Yes. Great.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, battling it up. From my head.
Where'd my battle go?
Are they not? Where'd my battle? Did you look yet? It's probably up one. It was one up. No?
I joined it. It didn't. It told me it was over.
KP Queen. Happy Wellness Wednesday, KP Queen. You said it was over?
No, I think the one I tried to join was over, but you know how my life goes, right? There it is. Yeah, I did one.
There you go, FOMO.
Look at me all by myself. All by myself. Lonely.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let me
a lot of people are graduating this weekend, right? I got a bunch of catering jobs for 2 high school graduations.
It is. I'm probably going to be fine for tomorrow, but that is something. I have to go to one myself. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So what do you mean you may be fine tomorrow, Ray? First of all, you've been signed a contract 5 days a week.
I signed a contract. This guy.
So with this all thud mean I might not make it. I'll put it this way: you'll be making it, Ray.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's this? Are you telling me you giving the show? You giving Tim and I the keys to the show?
We'll see. I don't know.
Let me know. I'll be there for you, brother. While you're taking a day off again.
Oh, a day off, this guy.
Yeah. Head gets 2 days off a week. Now you want one for yourself, Ray?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Once a month. Maybe I get once a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. For graduation, absolutely, Ray. We love it.
It's a beautiful thing.
You let me know, Ray. I'll move some things around.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'll move some things around.
Me and Timmy will handle it.
Timmy, that's right. Love it.
I got me and Timmy. Why don't you just graduation? Get the person a nice gift too, Ray.
Well, a card.
That's very nice.
Card with, what they have there, they can get whatever they want. Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's what the kids like nowadays, Fomohead.
100% right.
You can't buy them. It's not gonna like anything you get them.
But just wait until I got to the state I'm living in now. I didn't even know there was a gift table at a wedding. Like on the East Coast, you better bring an envelope and you better go kiss the bride. And she's carrying around a big white satchel, and you're just dropping envelopes.
Just envelopes all day. Envelopes.
Like, hey, where's the gift table? What?
Be like, did you give me a toaster? Is that what you did?
Gift table? You got me some crystal or something? Like some candelabras? The answer, no. There better be an envelope.
That's right. Don't be giving me some gifts.
I didn't know if you know this. When you have a wedding, the mother or mother-in-law is in the corner.
Yeah.
And as she opens the envelope, she's telling the mother to write it down in the book how much, Aunt Jermaine and Carl gave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's documented, right?
Oh, it's absolutely documented. That's right.
Documented like on a blockchain.
You may never be invited again.
You better gift properly at a wedding on the East Coast. How much did Dolores give? I just gave her son $100, and we were invited to her daughter's wedding. We're not going. We're not going. I won't let you know. Tit for tat is a new Italian thing, and it is documented.
Yes, they have great memories. Great memory and great documentation.
Yeah.
They're like a blockchain. It's like a blockchain.
And it was one of those notebooks, the black and white ones that you can't read out the pages.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's the original ledger. It's the original ledger.
It's the original ledger, the black and white marble book that you can't rip out the pages. Right?
That's right.
The original ledger, the original blockchain.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my goodness, that's hysterical.
The original Aunt Maria, right?
Oh, the original ledger would be what's the thing people write at night and they have a little lock and key on it? What's that called?
Oh, the journal. It's like a
journal.
Diary. The diary.
Thank you. Diary was the original ledger with a key.
Yes.
You locked that up? Yeah, I got a key.
That's right. All right, time for a job, Pummlehead.
You're awesome, Ray. That was hysterical.
That's true, though. You're right. You're right on.
The original ledger.
Original ledger. Here we go.
Let's go back here, get ready. I want to just check out my daily test, what I've got going.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a big job, Ray. Or I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do some mobbing tonight.
Yes.
I'm a little low. I'm short.
You're a little short?
I'm short by like 200,000 mob dollars.
Oh. Gotta get it. All right, Web3 Wives, guys. Here we are. Doing the job. There it is. This is it's a wonderful game. Like I said, this is where you can go bonkers, man. All right, look at this. You get bolts for just enjoying the show. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we got Night Owl. She knows it.
What's that?
He is laughing. The Italian ledger at the wedding. Luxurious. That is it.
That's true.
She knows.
The Italian ledger. That's right.
She knows.
They're like they're on you too.
Oh my goodness. And if I was to go to the wedding and gave too much money, my mother would find out about it and then, send a message.
Oh yes.
Wait, what did I tell you? That's the whole thing about the Italian code. What did I tell you?
What did I tell you?
Do you not understand me?
Am I speaking another language? What do you got going on? You want to bring this down?
Here, but somebody just posted that.
Okay, so you want to bring it down? I don't know what you got going on.
I think Lou posted it. I got a little nervous for a second. And then we got a raccoon fighting in a cage. It's the mob.
That's right. Okay. I thought it was your personal stuff. Like, what beach blanket bingo up there?
Listen to me. FOMO, did you go to the wrong edge of your phone? No, I did not, Ray. Look at these mobsters.
It's a family show. FOMO. It's a family show.
Right?
Look at the raccoons. I love them.
That's MOBFI.
MOBFI. Look at them.
I love raccoonies.
They're awesome. Wonderful creatures.
We feed raccoonies in our side yard.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, Hat Sack will say, "Did you get the fresh water and the food for the raccoonies?"
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, they have their own little house, swimming pool, air conditioner. They're all set.
Hey, now, job's up, FOMO head.
Big numbers, Ray.
Big numbers.
Ray, you're the best.
You got to get after it.
That's great.
That's great. That's
You know,
nice.
I joked with myself the other day because I'm
Oh, try to get me again. I'm on it now.
I
The mic almost got me.
When we went to the mob.
Yeah.
I missed the mob last night by 1 second.
Oh,
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I missed it by 1 second. I didn't get paid for that job. I was like,
oh.
Janet's in the show. Janet's saying good evening.
Janet, good to see you.
Janet,
Appreciate
pleasure
you,
to
Janet.
see you. Come on over.
Oh, I better find. I got going through these things, man. It's what slows me up, FOMO head.
I just got mine in.
Did you?
Ago.
Wait, we got time?
I don't know. I gave you Mel Gibson where he's yelling "Huddle." Honey Radio, good to see you.
It's Wild Ride.
And Crypto Puppy V, I love that meme.
Is that a pirate? Yes, it is.
It's Mr. Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. It is. Look at that. Love it. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
Paxman on fire. The one and only Apex on fire tonight. Higher.
Yep.
The guy's on fire. Crypto Dan, you're the best. Talent. Appreciate you.
Wonderful thing.
Sniper. I admit it. I'm a panic seller. Shocking. Tell us something you did though. I'm out. What?
What?
You just got in.
Got to get in. Got to get in. Got to make your profits. Got to get out. There is so much. Yes.
If anybody wants to buy some marshmallows, I got marshmallows.
He's showing his marshmallows on here. Oh, look at that. There we go. Robin. There we go. Wonderful.
Look at that. Cardiac Chris wrote, Web3 wise guys,
If you know, you know.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. I didn't know it. I don't know these things. My mind.
I'm trying to help. That's what I'm. We educate each other.
This guy, James
Hey, see, that's nice.
That's nice. You know, when I talked to him the other day, I go, "Why do you write that's nice all the time?" Sometimes I just don't know what to write. Consistently. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, well, you know, give it a little. You know
what I'm saying?
You've been learning. Give it a little something about crypto. What you get? What you like? What you like?
You let me know, Ray. You let me know.
I will.
I'll be there.
Okay, let's see. Wait, oh look, here we go. That's what I'm saying. I like it. With we got some my crypto vendors. When you're low in mob, join The Monster Battle Buddies or Mob Battle Buddies. Yeah. Mob Battle Buddies, MBBs. Usually morning Eastern, and have fun while earning and getting your bolt. Yes. Mob Battle Buddies. Got to get the Mob Battle Buddies.
And my crypto adventures, do we have an estimation of the time to join?
Yeah, is there a time?
Is there a time? Because it's always 3 hours earlier than me. I'm just curious. Well, I'm 3 hours earlier than you.
Yeah, than me.
So if they started, you guys on the East Coast started at 8, it's 5 a.m. for me.
Right.
I'm already at work cranking it out, right?
Like and subscribe. Yep.
Like it, subscribe it.
You want more of it?
Smash the like button.
Smash it, come on.
Look at this guy over here showing the love. They're a goated group.
Showing love?
Yeah, they're the goated group. I love the phrase.
They are goated. Yes. Oh, look, here you go, FOMO. There you go.
Very much my crypto adventures.
Now wait, 7 a.m. That means it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. to me. I'm getting up there. Thanks. My MBBs are sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. You got to get up at 4 a.m. to mob.
Time to make donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts gets you going.
Dunkin'
Let me
Donuts.
give a shout out to Dunkin' Donuts.
I love it. Yep.
You get paid off, right? I think.
Or just start off with some Campbell's soup, FOMO. Campbell's soup.
Campbell's soup. Oh, I love it. Hey,
And
Ray,
it, my bad. I know my crypto ventures. My bad. It's a slip. I know. Mob Battle Buddies. Yes. MBBs. That's right. Mob Battle Buddies. That's what I'm talking about. They're making a difference. I love it. Appreciate y'all
I think
making it happen.
I think
And it's cleared, FOMO. We have liftoff over here.
I love it. Going to my tasks here. Don't forget, everybody, do your daily tasks.
Do your daily task.
Available every 24 hours.
Yes.
I got the Web3 wise guys right there. I'm making it rain.
There you go.
Boom. And thanks, Ray. I'm gonna buy another boot. I'm gonna buy another bolt.
Get you another bolt.
I gotta remember, activity is your currency, Ray.
It is. That's why I love the mob. This is where you can, like I said, you can ape into things, man. It's a wonderful place.
I love it.
Woo! Claiming 111K. Right on, Crypto Buffy B. Yes.
Big numbers, no whammies.
MBBBs, it takes us almost 3 hours to cover all the channels. So see?
Pretty impressive.
You could be there for an hour, FOMO,
Absolutely, I love it.
It's early, but it's all good, FOMO. Maybe you can make
you.
What?
I love it. I'll make it up.
Yeah, I know. It's all
I
good.
love it. I'm there. Battle it up.
Battle it up. Making it rain.
Look at this again. One more boost. Ray, you really helped me out. You pushed me over the edge, Ray.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to be able to, I'm short 26,000. Oh, nope, I got it.
Oh, look at you. I helped you.
Of course, you're the best. That's what friends are for, to help. Help me. You help me. Help me. Thank you.
Yeah. In good times. In bad times.
Help me get some bolts.
Love it. I'm going down to make it rain myself.
Do it, Ray. Do it.
Making it rain, FOMO head.
Here it goes. One more rain. There it is, everybody. You've seen it rain live.
That's it. He's collecting it.
If you're not,
And now what's amazing, he's taking in bolts, right? Right now, I think you got sparked, but
you see my wallet up there, Ray?
I see. Oh, look at you.
$145 in activity.
In activity, FOMO head.
I didn't put any money.
No,
This is
activity. Just FOMO's activity.
I sitting on the couch. I hit my buttons.
That's right. He's sitting on the couch.
I answer. I go, that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm locked in with
You are.
Apex.
Yes.
And like I said, look at that. And I go to my profile in the bottom right-hand corner, guys. You can see my power. You can see my rank. You can see how many jobs I've done.
Locked in, FOMO. Right there.
Pretty great.
Locked in.
Hey, look at this. You got to be careful for this one. I just noted. Connected socials.
What?
says FOMO head right there. You see it above the dollar sign? It says connect.
Yeah. Now you can disconnect and then connect another. Right there on your phone.
I don't want to take the chance. I'm connected. I'm staying. Well, what's this way? I'm staying locked in.
I'm staying locked in.
I'm staying locked in.
Yeah, you would rather get another phone than on.
Oh yeah, I would not switch this one. You mean like go back and forth?
Yes, you.
Not happening.
You just get another phone. That's right.
I get a pallet of phones, right? What's it called if you have more than like 6? Like a.
I didn't know. Is it there's a saying?
Yeah.
It's called sickness.
I think it's called a lot. A lot of phones.
It's a sickness.
Yes. So there you go, Ray.
All right, let me bring it down.
Thank you, everybody. I want to
Thank
thank
you.
everybody.
Great stuff, FOMO. Thank you for joining me. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate you, right? And yes, stay locked in, like you keep hearing, because it's a big deal.
And head over to the mob. I know Apex is going to be in the mob right now, Ray. MOBFI. Apex gets, this is like his warm up. He's stretching out his fingers.
Yeah.
He's ready to put some big jobs in mob, right? What's going to happen?
All good, yes.
Apex, I love you, brother. Love.
Happy Wellness Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And, hump day.
And if I don't see you for Thursday because you're taking a day off, Ray, I'll be here for you, Ray.
Well, yeah, you are. That's because you're the man, FOMO head. Thank you.
I'm always there, baby.
Everybody, appreciate y'all, and we will see you on the other side. Yeah? Have a good one. Appreciate y'all. See you.
Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping out. MOBFI. We don't play solo. We raid. We build. We flip the game. Tapping MOBFI, whole squad lit. We pose, we boost, we run that script. Power stacking, respect paid in full. I don't chase likes, I'm in my pool. Tap to earn, every tweak outweigh. MOBFI rules, create your fate. Tap in, level up, let's raid. MOBFI fam, we never fade. Yeah, Degen's in the trenches, running ops all night. Power on the board, I don't need no hype. Jobs got rewards, I complete that list. One quote tweet, I could move that tick. No fluff, I ain't bout by clicks, I want bolts in the vault. Stakes that's